Yes, good morning, everybody. Can we hear me, please? Can we hear me? Hello? Can anybody hear me from there? All right, good morning, everybody. My name is Idris. I'll be the one taking us today on the money market review. Um, let's sit back and relax, and we'll both enjoy today's analysis. Mr. Thompson, I see you can turn off your camera. Mr. Igwe, Mr. Edwin, um, Oga Alfonso. I also have Mrs. B. Okay, Mrs. O. I also have you there. Mrs. Owens. I see you. Um, okay. All right. So I'm trying to give us little time so that we can still have more people online because this analysis is going to be a banger. When I say banger, you know what it means. Um, we all know the drill. We all know the drill. We start with the fundamentals. Like I used to say, fundamental analysis give us the direction. In trading, fundamentals give the direction. Where technicals will tell us where to enter the trade and when to exit the trade. So fundamentals is really important. So we don't joke with fundamentals in analysis. Anytime you want to see a complete analysis, you stay with fundamentals, then you now later go to the technicals. So this is our Forex Factory. We're all familiar with Forex Factory. This is the Forex Factory. As we check the Forex Factory for today, Thursday, May 29th, we have a couple of news on NSD, that's the New Zealand. We have the AUD, Australian dollar. We have the Japanese yen. We have the Eurozone. We have the Great Britain. We have the Switzerland. And we check very well, there's on Switzerland, Euro, we have this bank holidays on those instruments. So probably there's going to be holiday there. Also, we have the USD. That's the USD. The We have the prelim GDP. That's the gross domestic product, and also the unemployment claims, also on USD. So that's going to be very strong news in the afternoon around 1:30 p.m. To check very well, we also have the FOMC. That news might be showing yellow. That is low impact news. But anytime we're seeing anything FOMC, we know that it's going to be a very strong news. Also, if you look around 8 p.m. today, we are seeing the news on the Great Britain pounds. Great Britain pounds. That's a speech on Great Britain pounds. So that means we have three strong news for today. Or let me just say two: the news on USD and the news on the Great Britain pounds. So let's watch out for that. Around 1:30, and also around 8 p.m. Let's watch out. Let's watch out for that. So let me check. All right. Now we move to the analysis itself. Now we're done with the fundamentals. We're done with the fundamentals. So we're done with fundamentals. Now let's move to the analysis. All right. I want to start with GBP card. GBP card. GBP card. On GBP card, we've been seeing some ranging movements on GBP card lately. But this is on 1 hour time frame. Let me start with a weekly time frame. On GBP card, network is very slow. Okay. On GBP card, we are seeing a bullish movement over the past months. It's been bullish on GBP card. But you know, when I tell us it's bullish, it doesn't mean that markets will be going on a straight line. No, that's not how they determine bullish. You can see the higher highs, higher highs. You can see the higher highs. Measures. You can see all these higher highs and higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. So it shows that this is a bullish trend on GBP card. Now let's move to daily time frame. So for today, this candle is showing a bearish movement, but since the trend is bullish, so we can't just go on to say, okay, because of one candle, we have to sell. No, but that's not where we're going. Now let's move to 4 hours time frame. On 4 hours time frame, we can see that on 4 hours time frame, on 4 hours time frame, so well, sorry, please, can we hear me, please? Can we hear me? Can we hear me, please? Let me see from the chat. Can we see hear me? Because since the network is kind of fluctuating here. Can we hear me, please? Can we hear me? Hello, can we all hear me? Can we hear me? All right. Mr. Iron Felix, thank you. All right. So on GBK, Mr. Epsmeski, thank you. All right. So on GBP card, I targeted some okay. Someone send me the message. Loud and clear. Okay. All right. On GBP card, I targeted this place as my support, this region as a support, this region as another support. Market came to this side, dropped down, came up again, dropped down, came up again. So I'm expecting another drop down around this region. Yeah, I'm expecting another drop down around this region. So this region now that I'm expecting around this region. So, markets used to fluctuate. Don't know whether it will have to now be going on a straight line. So this region here, if market will follow the movement, that is the upward movement, then as it reaches this side, I'm expecting this trade to come back to this region before we now place the buy. That would have been the best analysis. Coming back to this place to come and test this place again before market now place a buy. That one is there. Secondly, if peradventure the market decide to pass this place, this region, market pass this region, that means we are looking at this place again, below here. That means we are looking below here. That's how it works on JP card. Don't forget, this is a 4 hours time frame. 4 hours time frame. Then, if peradventure market pass this place again, then that means it's coming to this down part. This down part. So we have three places, three regions that we can put our buy. Three regions. This place where the market is another support where the market is at the moment. But market can be very funny sometimes. Market might want to push out some people that entered earlier. So let's just say this down part, this second part, or this third part. But if this market will now later move, so we all know where we can put our take profit. So let me just show something very fast. Let me show something very fast. If market reach this side, this down part, then you can just say this market is coming from here. It will pass this place, then to reach around this region. So that's almost like 90 pips, or let me just say 100 pips. Because if we drag from here, from this region, it will reach the 100. I'm getting it. So that's going to be a very massive buy for us today on GP card. So for some of us, if we check and use your pending orders, then when you use pending orders, just note that the pending orders know where to set. You can set it on the first side here, the second side, the third side. But I rather suggest something too, because even if you are able to make 10 pips, 20 pips, 30 pips, then we are good to go. So now what I'm trying to suggest is by the time the market touch the first place, that's the first region, to the second region, that means instead of you waiting for this whole space, you can pick a short sell. I'm getting it. You can still pick a short sell just to take advantage of this movement. Don't forget this 4 hours time frame. If we move to 1 hour, we can see how wide this thing is. So on 1 hour, we can see the region. Yes, can we see the region? This is the region here. Market touch this place. If we drag it, if we extend this thing, you see around this side. So if this market, we have different ways. If this market come back to this place, it's still going, come back to this place, it will still go because the overall trend on GBP card is upward movement. But because it's upward movement, doesn't mean that market have to just be going down, going down, going down, going down. No, doesn't mean. So we'll see some upward movement, some downward movement, upward movement, downward movement, upward movement. Well, I can tell you that this GBP card, by the time probably it will be the news that will spark it. Probably, never can tell. But we are seeing this to be an upward movement. Are you getting it? Where it is at the moment, it can still move. But just to be on the safer side, that's why I emphasize this place. This place that we are at the moment, this market, watch this place, then the thing will spark. That's for that on the GBP card. Now let me move to Euro NZD. Euro NZD. Euro NZD, we can also see uh few weeks back, let me just say few months, it's been on the bullish trend from here, then going up, going up, going up. Then it get to this point, then market start retracing. Start retracing. That's on the 4 hours time frame. So now on daily time frame. Now let's move to 4 hours time frame. Now it is clear on these 4 hours. It is clear. What do I mean by it is clear? This on 4 hours, this part, this region serves as what? As a support. This region serves as a support on 4 hours time frame. This region serves as a support. Now, if we check, market is coming. Went from here, come back here, come back here, come back here, get to this place. Then what's really happened? This thing is coming down, but probably it might be a fake movement or market is coming back to really touch this part. We can see this part, we can see it here, we can still see it here. So if I drag this, you can see everything is inside this range. So for Euro NZD, uh, I would prefer we plan to buy. You understand? I would prefer we plan to buy because um, everything is showing. It might be a short buy because, like I said the other time, trading recently is not something you just put there and leave your system or leave your phone and go and do something else. The way market is moving, any movement, any time, you can just see a drastic change. Even after doing all your analysis, you say, I did this and I did this, I did this. But you notice that no, this thing has changed. So anything we are doing, we have to be very conscious of our stop loss and also we have to be watching the trade. So as it stands, I'm envisaging that market what will come back to touch this ground, then the thing will now start the movement. That is for Euro NZD, that's in New Zealand. But let's check 1 hour time frame to get some things here. Let's check 1 hour time frame. Let's check 1 hour time frame. Let's check 1 hour time frame, okay? All right. All right. So now, Euro NZD, like I said, it's coming. Let me see something here. Let me see. Let me use this crosshair to confirm something. How many pips? Yeah, it's wow, it's up to 50 pips. It's up to 50 pips. So for some of us, we have some scalpers in the building. We have scalpers in the building. So for some of us wanting to take advantage of a good sell, so rather suggest this region, because I checked something now and I noticed that from this side to this region is around 50 to 60 pips. So for some of us that want to take advantage of short pips, 20 pips, 30 pips, it's a great opportunity for us to to do the needful around this region, because this market is coming down to this side around this region. Then what do we do? The thing will spark from here. So for some of us that want to take advantage of the instrument, then we know what to do. And when this thing touch this place, this is what I'm envisaging. Touch this place again, then it's going to be massive. It's going to be massive. That is how it's going to be. So if you're interested in Euro NZD, then we all know what to do here. We know what to do, take advantage of the trade. When it touch the support zone, then we don't know what we're doing there. Now let's move to our Euro USD. Euro USD. Euro USD. Now for Euro USD, let me just say something I think we should all know, that Euro USD is the most traded currency in the world. Euro USD. Before a candle forms, we don't judge. When candle finish forming, that is when we get to know that, oh, this is what is really going on with this candle. This is what this candle really means. But before that, we don't really judge the candle. We don't judge. So because why do I say that? If you check very well on the daily time frame, this candle I'm seeing here is showing me a potential hammer. Potential hammer. Don't forget, from this place, Euro USD, you can see the upward movement, but there's a pullback. They start again, come down here again. This hammer, this candle that is forming, is giving me a potential hammer vibes. A potential hammer vibes. So what do we need to do here? What do we need to do? If peradventure at the end of the day, this candle get to form and the thing shows hammer, that means we should be what? We should be planning on buying on GBP, on Euro USD. We should be planning to buy on Euro USD. We should be planning to buy on Euro USD. But as it stands, this is a sign of rejection. Market touched this place, thing got rejected, and then started going up again. So if the market should get to this point, as it's going like this, and at the end of the day, this candle get to stop like this, or maybe later the thing get to show us any sign of hammer candle, then there's a sign of what? The sign of a bullish movement. So this on daily time frame, we don't just pick trade on daily time frame. Let's go to 4 hours time frame. All right. On 4 hours time frame, you can see the upward movement. Come back here, go back. That's the higher highs and the higher lows. Come back. Now we have another one here, and we are expecting what? So we're expecting here, can see higher highs, higher low, higher highs, higher low, higher highs. So we are expecting another high, higher than this previous one on Euro USD. On Euro USD. We are expecting another high, higher than this previous high. So let me calculate the pips from here. Calculate the pips from here. So it will be, we calculate from here, that place now be around 90 pips. Yeah, it's still something. So for Euro USD, this is the region. It's already on this region, this region, around this region. So what do we do on Euro USD around this region? We plan to buy around this region. It's already around the region. So for Euro USD, go and sell your land. Go and sell your land for Euro USD and place a massive buy around this region. When you see that markets around this region, get ready to buy. Get ready to buy. When it get to this place, what before we now plan on buying again. So Euro USD around this region is a very great opportunity for us to storm the market with a buy signal. I'll just say Euro USD can see, but let me check 1 hour time frame. Let me check what's going on 1 hour time frame. Yeah, you can see the movement have already started around this side. Then don't forget, gradually it's moving, it's moving, it's moving. Then someone said, how do you know the Euro USD is going for massive buy? Okay. You know, we have different types of analysis. You understand? We have different types of analysis on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame that I shows here, I showed something on the daily time frame. Let me see again. This candle that is about to form here is about forming a, an hammer candle. This candle is about forming an hammer candle. And this type of candle, when we get to see this type of candle for those people that uses candlestick anatomy, they know what it means when you see hammer candle. And we didn't see this hammer candle on 30 minutes, 15 minutes time frame. No, they are seeing it on 1 hour time frame, though we are yet to confirm his hammer because the day is still bright. The day is still bright. But on 4 hours, on 4 hours, you can see from here, this place is already on another what? On another support. So market came back to this place, this place, this place, this place might be this region might be our stop loss, our stop loss, this region. When I tell us massive buy, it doesn't mean that it's going 1,000 pips. Don't forget, it doesn't mean that it's going 1,000 pips. When I say yeah, go for massive buy, it doesn't mean that this thing is going for 1,000 pips. 50 pips is massive buy. 100 pips is massive buy. 20 pips is massive buy. It's just the advantage, or let me just say, it's just how you take the advantage. You know, when you have 50 pips, some people might decide to use 0.01, it's still good. Some might decide to use 1.0, it's still good. Some people might decide to use 10.0, it's still good. So you are the one to decide how you see it. For me, when I tell us massive buy, I'm talking about the lot size you use, and that depends on your capital. So, and we all know in trading, for some people that we have 100,000, 50,000, 200,000, you are limited to certain lot sizes. Whereas people with 1 million, 2 million will be able to use a very good and comfortable lot sizes. So if you also want to take advantage of this Euro USD, this analysis I'm giving us is not something I just open now. You see that on my chart here, I have series of instruments that have done the analysis and paralysis before coming out this morning. So if you want to take advantage of this analysis, we all know what to do. If you have a smaller capital in your account, top up your account and take the advantage. Whilst you're taking the advantage, you also set your stop loss. It is very, very important. The only way to mitigate your loss is by setting stop loss. The only way to mitigate your loss is by setting it. Is shown by the candlesticks. Okay. Probably Josh, Mr. Joshua, Mr. Joshua. Okay, let me see your question before saying something, before saying anything rather. Let me see your question. Joshua. All right. Let me see your question very fast, very fast, very fast. But as we can see here, all this region, let me check daily and frame, weekly time frame. All right. Yeah. It's a massive buy. It's a buy trade. Let me see. It's a buy trade. I think someone is typing and I want to see the question before I continue. But pending that time, because of our time, we don't really have more time. Um, let's check on gold too. Let's check on gold. Let's check on gold. But let me just check on JPUSD before I now move to gold. Euro USD, GBP USD, AUD USD, their movement seems similar. Their movement seems similar on all those instruments. Okay, now let me see. Okay, okay. I'll come there. I'll come to GPJPY soon. I'll come to GPJPY very soon. Yeah, for the Euro USD, we can see the analysis there is showing us that it's going to buy. But don't forget, like I said, that massive buy means the lot size that you're about to use, not necessarily that. Is it a wise strategy trying to catch a retracement? Yeah, there's what we call a sniper's entry. Sniper's entry. What do we mean by sniper entry? Enter this trade at a very good place. Don't forget, let me show you something here now. Markets move from here, come back to this place, and, and reach here again. So those people buying from here will take advantage more than people buying from here. You know, this place now, market is already here. You first go down, you first be seeing red before you now see this one here. So now, market move again from here, get to this point, and come back to this place. This place here is the best place to buy. All these regions, this one, this one, this one, this one, these are sniper entry. So it's best if you are able to calculate your movement, if you're able to calculate the movement on the chart and you get those snipers entry. So like what he asked, he said something on is it good or is it wise? Is it a wise strategy trying to catch retracement? Is it a wise strategy trying to catch retracement. If you are able to calculate everything well, you know where this thing will retrace, probably using your Fib, using everything, you see that, oh, Fibonacci is good to check some, what do you call it? Fibonacci is good to check all these invisible lines of support and resistance. After drawing your fee, and you get to know that it's possible that market get to retrace from this side, then what do? You set up probably using your pending orders and you pick your trade from there. It's really good if you are able to get it correctly. If you're able to get it correctly, it's really good. So I'll check on GBP, JPY, I'll check on US 100, I'll check on the USD JPY. All right, well, let's look at the GBP USD very fast. GBP USD, GBP USD. Now, like I said, Euro USD, GBP USD, they both have a similar movement. Similar movement. So on the daily time frame, once again, we can see something here, just as we have it on the Euro USD. So we can see on Euro USD, we are seeing something there like AMA. But this whole year is trying to show us that, okay, market, we can see market move from here, come back here, move from here, it's coming back. So now, that coming back now got rejected around this side. Then probably market want to start from here. So it's best if we can take advantage of the market earlier. That is when we enter as early as possible. Then we can now follow the movement. So what am I saying now? On 4 hours time frame, if we check very well, on 4 hours time frame, we can see the movement already. Started from here, then we can see how the thing is moving. So I would rather suggest something very fast. What we have here? This region on 4 hours. This region on 4 hours. This region on 4 hours is the best region for us to take advantage of the buy. I'm coming out, check the messages, in trying to show something very fast. So this region now, the best place for us to take a buy, and that buy is going here. Yeah. You can see is going to be higher than the previous high. So anywhere you want to put your take profits, it's your choice. But we know the region, place our buy, and the stop loss. The stop loss. The stop loss. Let's move to 4 hours first. Let's move to 1 hour first. Now, GBP/USD is one of the most volatile currency we have. So small movement, you're already seeing a very good profit. Now, I don't want us to expose our trade. I don't want us to expose our trade. So I want to check something very fast. For GBP/USD on 15 minutes time frame, we can see the downward movement a little bit. So this is what I'm suggesting now on GBP/USD for our stop loss. For our stop loss, coming out, check messages. I'll put our stop loss here. That's the SL1, followed by another one, which is this. So stop loss will be around this region. For GBP/USD to see, that, let me take the message, US 100, GBP, okay, go next. Which one do I now have to follow? Now we can, let me go to GBP JPY very fast. GBP JPY, USD JPY, check on gold, and we also check on the US 100. Don't forget, for some of us that maybe we joined late, this is a recorded program, and you can go to our you can go to our YouTube channel. You can go to our YouTube channel and listen to the recorded version of this program. So, don't send another message. Okay. All right. Let's go to GPJPY very fast. GPJPY. GPJPY. Now, on the daily time frame, on GPJPY, on the daily time frame, I emphasize something. You know, it's already, you can see I already drew this my Fibonacci. So now let's move to 4 hours time frame so that we can see some things clearer. But on the daily time frame, we can see that this place is a resistance. This place is under resistance. Where the market is under resistance. That same point market have gotten to this place now. So we have two options. It's either this market break this resistance, then come to this point, this other resistance, or market will drop from this resistance and give us another downward movement before the thing now continue to, and then probably it might later break this point. But now let's come to a 4 hours time frame very fast. Now 4 hours time frame. Now, on our 4 hour time frame, like I said, market is already there at the resistance. Then we can see this small movement. You can see this small movement on 4 hours time frame. You can see this small movement on 4 hours time frame. This kind of movement now signifies that market already touched the resistance region. Market already at that resistance region. Then when market at the resistance region, what do we expect to do at the resistance region? Even if it will break, we'll see a slight drop on this market. So if you want to take advantage of this GBP, GPY, because it's at the resistance, on no account will you want to start buying at the resistance. On no account you want to start buying at the resistance. So anytime markets are at the resistance, what do we intend to do? We intend to sell at the resistance. Anytime the market is at the support, at the resistance, we tend to sell, and the support, we tend to buy. And as we check this now, we can see that the market is already at the resistance. Market is already at the resistance. So let's move to 4 hours to check something very fast. Let's move to 1 hour to check. Let's move to 1 hour. Now, let me check how many pips movement. Okay. Yeah, for GPJPY for today, you'll have to take advantage of this quick sell. So from this region, you want to take advantage from this region. You can place your sell. You can place your sell from this region. You can place your sell. It's going to be a short sell. It's going to be a short sell. Then you put your take, you put your stop loss. Put your stop loss around this region. Just stop loss around this region. Put your stop loss around this region. So as it stands on GBP, JPY, on JP, JPY, we can take advantage of this. We can take advantage of this. So take advantage of this region. As for GBP, JPY for today, that's thought this thing it has thought the resistance region. Then you're expecting a little pullback for GBP, JPY. We don't really have more time. So let's move to gold. Let's move to gold very fast. Let's move to gold. Now, gold is one of the most traded commodities. It is unstable. Please, can we hear me, please? Okay, I think we should. All right. All right. For gold, when currency is not stable, people tend to move to commodity. And out of the old commodities that we have, gold, which is the metal, is one of the most traded commodities. So if you want to take advantage, gold is one of the most traded commodities. If you don't know before, now you know. Now let's move to 1 hour time frame. On gold, uh, we can see a long upward movement. The trend is upward. The trend is upward, but don't forget, this is on daily time frame. When we check on 4 hours time frame, 4 hours time frame, we see the upward, we see the downward, the thing move, the thing come, the thing move, the thing come. So this candle that I'm showing us here, this candle on 4 hours signifies what? This is hammer candle here. And don't forget, I said something the other time. Anytime we see something like an hammer candle, it means that this currency want to shoot. What do I mean by shoot? It want to really go where it want to really take advantage of the upward movement. So now let's move to 1 hour time frame. For this is gold. We can just place trade on 4 hours and allow it to move. You can also see, you can see the movement here is already leaning towards the upward movement. Don't forget, for the past few days, markets have just been coming down. That means they have been coming bearish. Now, for this one here, we can see that market gets here because it is gold. Market cannot just be going down, 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 down now for a very long time. Are we getting it? So now, for this one here, we can really see that gold is leaning towards the what? Towards the bullish movement. So let me check 30 minutes very fast. Here is still the same thing. So on 1 hour time frame, we will have to set a very short stop loss. Or let me just say a very small stop loss. So the stop loss will be around this region. Case be around this region. Then we can place our buy around this region. And place our buy around this region. Around this region, we place our buy. Come in, I'll see messages, check DE40, check US 100. I'll check everything. Now, it's going to be a short buy, going to be a short buy. We can take advantage of it on gold. What do we have here? What do we have here? What do we have here? You have check gold. Um, we give regions on on instrument, regions to buy and regions to sell. So we don't really tell people when go and buy now, go and sell now, go and buy now, go and sell now. I'm getting it. We don't really check like that. We don't really tell people to buy or people to sell. Now, very fast, very fast, very fast. Let me check on what's it called? Let me check on US 100. US 100. I checked this yesterday. This thing have moved. Around that yesterday. Wow. Wow. Market was around this region as of that yesterday. As it stands, we can see a ranging market on the US 100, and we see a very massive bullish movement. So we never can tell as this thing is moving like this, it might still continue. It might still continue. It might still continue. So for US 100, this is the region. Don't forget, you should be mindful of your stop loss when trading indices. You should be mindful of your stop loss when trading indices. Then it's going to be a very short buy. Like I said, it's going to be a very short buy. Um, Someone was saying the DD40. I'm very sorry because of our time. We have 1 minute left. We won't be able to check some analysis. Um, I want to say a big thank you to everybody uh, for this wonderful and amazing analysis. I still remember my humble self, Adedeji Idris, popularly known as the godfather of currency. Meet us again tomorrow for another amazing MMR. We are always here for you. For some of us that also miss this analysis, check our YouTube channel and check on it again. It's always there for us. So thank you very much for the time spent today. Thank you. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you very much.